everyone, I am Jay and welcome to the Camden Stitch. If you're wondering what I'm wearing today, I am wearing my Quick Sew K4138 dungarees and I'm not very happy with them. Sewing them was a flipping nightmare. If you want to see my review, then it is up here now. But today what I'm going to be talking to you about is my recent pattern haul. So you may ask, why am I sitting here with an enormous Amazon box full of patterns? Well, friends, I am ashamed and gleeful to tell you that these are the patterns that I've acquired since we last met. I don't know how I've managed to acquire this many patterns. Well, I kind of do actually. A very, very nice lady on Instagram was having a pattern clear out, and obviously at the moment we are in the pattern swap period, but this was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I just so happened to be the first person to see her post, and I said I would absolutely love those patterns if you're getting rid of them. And so we had a little chat and I paid the postage and I received an enormous shoebox full. This isn't all of them, this is some of the ones that I've acquired as well. But she sent me an enormous shoebox of patterns through the post. It was the most delightful 2 hours of my life that I've had sorting through those patterns. It was such fun, and it was so lovely of her, so thank you. There were quite a few duplicates or ones that weren't in my size, which I'm passing on at the moment in the Great Big Pattern Swap, which is one of my favourite Instagram sewing challenges. If you are interested in that, the hashtag this year is called #PatternSwap19, and that's real good fun. But today what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to show you all these patterns, I'm going to pick some out at random and we'll have 10 minutes and we'll get through as many as we can. Okay, off we go. In no particular order, I have just pulled out a pile. The first one, Simple Sew Patterns, high-waisted trousers. I picked these up. I bought this one actually, I ordered because Simple Sew were having a sale. The reason I ordered it was because I love high-waisted trousers, and often they patterns may have a high waist but they're not sold as such, and so I thought these ones would be really high-waisted. I mean, I like ones that come up there. I don't know why, but I do. Not tried them yet, not quite sure what I'm going to make them up with. Maybe a stretch denim, because I've bought quite a few nice denims with a lot of elastane in recently, and I think that they've got that very pronounced sort of hourglassy shape, and that would work well with a fabric with a lot of stretch. So that's the first one. Second one, new look, K6507. It was free with one of the sewing magazines. I think it was Sew Magazine, and sometimes I sell patterns in my eBay shop, which I link to below, but this one I thought I quite fancied having a go at. This one, I've got some nice stripy jersey that I fancy putting horizontal stripes around the bust and then having the dress in vertical stripes, and I think I might add an elasticized waist, because otherwise I think it might look a bit tenty on me, or a bit like a nightie. But I fancy having a go at that one anyway. I might maybe gingham, I don't know. That is K6507. I'm really excited to make this one up. This is one of the new McCall's summer range. It's M7591, and the fabric that I plan on making it up in, it's suitable for knits or wovens, is this stretchy flowered knit fabric from Colville. That was the usual Colville bargain price. It's very drapey, and I'm going to make view B, the maxi dress one with the split, and I'm looking forward to making that. I would like to actually make that up in a woven fabric as well, but I don't know yet if this fabric is not drapey enough for it. The fabric that I'm thinking of is this cotton that I bought from Sew Me Sunshine, and it was mega bucks. It was Lady McElroy, and I think it was Lady McElroy. I don't know, it was way more expensive than I normally would pay, but I just loved the massive great 70s floral pattern, and I thought it would make sort of quite a nice maxi dress that would be quite dressy for an evening out, but you could wear it in the day with a denim jacket. So that was my plan for that. So possibly, depending on how my first version of this one goes, I might make the M7591 in the floral as well. Next up, still from the range that McCall's have just brought out, we have got M7909. The jumpsuit is showing no signs of losing popularity, and I've got my eye on a couple of versions of this. The first one I want to make is view A, which is this one here, with medium length grown on sleeves. It has got this kind of high waistband with the deep V-neck. Don't know how that would go on with as regards to wearing a bra and your boobs falling out and stuff. I have to play that by ear. And then these nice flat fronted wide leg trousers. So that's view A, and I want to make it in this cotton that I got from Walthamstow Market. That would be my toile. Hopefully it'll be wearable. And I also want to make view D, which is sleeveless version with the frilled shoulders. I really love that, the frill in that place. I don't think I'd be wearing the frill on the bottom. I think that's frill overkill. I want to make that up in this lovely navy blue eyelet fabric that was again from Walthamstow Market. I think it was about £3 a metre. I can't remember. It was from the man outside Sainsbury's. Next we've got M7889. Rachel Stitched Up, my mate, my Yorkshire friend, made this dress, and I really loved it, even though I'm always muttering on about how I don't like shirt dresses and then telling you that I'm going to make a shirt dress. I like the fact that there isn't a collar on it, or yeah, it's just a round neck. I want to make this view B, I think it is, yeah, view B, and I'm going to make it in gingham as well, with the same detail of the gingham running on the bias in the bottom panel, but I'm going to make mine in pink gingham, and I've just ordered that from Oh So Crafty, where it is about £2 a metre, very cheap. That's M7889. I went to a vintage fair, picked up some lovely vintage patterns, although actually this one might have been from a charity shop, I forget. I think it's lovely. You can make it up in kind of winter fabrics. That's almost like a coat dress with the trim on the fake pocket flaps, or you can make it up in summer fabrics with the little cute collar and cuff details, or just leave it as a button placket. I really like that. That is a vintage Leroy Weldon's, and it's a size 14, which means it'll probably be about right for me. It's a bust 36, so that'll work out well. I bought this one on eBay, another vintage pattern, and I think it is the cutest thing ever. It's just a little pinafore, and it's just a really simple pinafore with a very full skirt. I'm not sure if it's a full circle skirt. No, it's not. It looks like a 3/4 circle skirt, and it's got ties at the back, and I think that's really lovely. That's a size 14 bust 36, so again, I'll probably make that up just as it is in my size. I may need to take it in a wee bit. Next we've got Sewaholic Renfrew, which was part of the stash that my lovely kind benefactor sent me. I've heard good things about this pattern, and I thought it was a really nice basic top, so I'm very pleased to have that. Here we've got another vintage pattern, which I think I might have bought from somebody destashing on Facebook, I think. It's just got this really funky waist detail like the Taj Mahal, and the same thing is echoed on the sleeves as well. These lovely little puff cute sleeves. I just thought it was quite different, so I like that one. Next up, a thread count pattern from my pattern haul. I don't think I'd bother with any of these, but I really like the dress. I like the gathers at the neck. I think that's lovely. Also from my pattern haul, another simple sew pattern. I do like simple sew patterns. I think I like the clean lines that they tend to have. This one is a little jersey top and a woven top with a button on the back, and it's open, and I really like that. I think that although I don't really make many tops, certainly not woven tops, that is something that I might wear. I had a friend who had one like that and I really liked it on her, so I might give that a go. That is called the jersey top and crossover back blouse. Another vintage pattern, cute little pinafore, 3 buttons. It's got this weird thing I've never seen before. It looks like the pockets are actually part of the pattern pieces, which I think is a bit clever. I'm really interested to see how that works out. But it's a see and sew one, which means it'll be simple. The size of this is a size 10, so I might need to grade it out a bit. Let's see. Absolutely made up to have got this. It was in the shoebox of patterns, and it is the Republique du Chiffon Suzanne shirt, and it is a bit reminiscent of the Nina Lee Bloomsbury in the big old frill. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to make that up, and I'm already thinking about how I could hack that into a dress and different fabrics to make that out of. From my recent pattern haul that I bought from Sew Direct, which is where I get all my big 4 patterns, if you subscribe to them, then you get 40% off all patterns all the time, which means you don't have to wait for your favourite patterns to come on rotation on sale. You can just always buy them at 40% off. So they are good for that, but they can be a bit slow customer service wise sometimes. Mixed feelings, but overall they work out quite cheap, so that's why I buy them from there. New look. 6263, a really cute little shift with a kind of halter neck, and I like this tie detail there. I really fancy giving that a go. Haven't made a dress like that for ages. And I'm going to make this the last one. This is McCall's M7747, and I think it was from a couple of releases back. I really like how frilly it is, and I really fancy making a frilly summer dress. So I would probably make this version here, although I think I'd just make the top frilly and leave the skirt to fall. I think that the frill on the skirt plus the high-low hem is, I know I'm always going on about this, but it's an overdose of design details. You know, good design is about editing, and sometimes these pattern designers don't know where to stop. But that's the nice thing about making them yourselves, is you can choose what you include, isn't it? Right, that's all from me today. I hope you've enjoyed looking through some of my patterns. I filmed a few other vlogs today, so hopefully there'll be a few new ones for you to look at. Hope everything's going well in your sewing world. Let me know what you're up to in my downstairs. Oh, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will love you forever, and I'll blow you this big kiss. Bye. Next up, we're still on the ones that